This is a game which is outstanding from all points of view. From the point of view of the components are just great. They're extremely pleasant, top-notch quality. They are very durable and they are very functional. They work very well. The scenarios, the number of scenarios that you have is vast, and also the variety that you have from scenario to scenario is simply incredible. From game to game, you will learn a couple of tricks that you think you can use in the next scenario, and probably those tricks will not work because the scenarios will present you with a vast array of different situations and challenges and problems. Sometimes the supply points are a problem, sometimes the disposition of the objectives on the map becomes the main problem. Some of the times is the number of enemy units, so when and where they join the fight. Each scenario really has its own flavor, its own personality. The AI acts differently from scenario to scenario, and you have to get to know the AI, from game to game. But you have to keep adjusting your strategy, which of course is great because it is what keeps the game fresh. The same things that I'm saying about the strategic level, the scenario level, apply to the tactical display, to the battles themselves, which really are the main point of the game, what makes this game so exciting. The battles will take many different forms. Sometimes you have huge engagements with large armies trying to crush each other. Sometimes you have small engagements with just a couple of your units that are running through an empty battlefield, just trying to reach the enemy fortifications at the end of the battlefield before the guns that are placed up there mow down all of your men. Very different types of battles that will force you to act differently. Different types of units, cavalry and infantry, act differently from one another. Garrisons and fortifications, all of these have their pluses and minuses, and learning how to use them is a big thing. And the variable orders are probably what makes the battle system here shine, because the variable orders keep things incredibly fluid. Sometimes you have the enemies that do not act effectively. They basically waste a turn because they receive special orders that are ineffective, and that is not always a good thing for you, because there may be battles where you do want to engage the enemies as soon as possible and you need to deal as much damage as possible, and as quickly as possible, and they just stay there. They don't know what to do, and you're like, come here, and you have to run against them. Other times the enemies are incredibly aggressive. They put together some very smart and sneaky combo that you're like, whoa, I wish I had been able to do that. So the ways in which the enemies will act on the battlefield is extremely exciting, and also you will get used to certain battle orders. You will get attached to a certain opening move, or a certain middle of the battle move, or a certain finishing move, but those will not always work, and so you will have to adjust your strategy all the time. This is a game that will keep you on your toes all the time. It presents you with a lot of interesting situations. It creates strong, fascinating narratives, both at the level of the single scenario, and even more so if you play all scenarios and you really get a sense of this epic Napoleonic adventure. From all point of views, this is a superior game. Please do yourself a favor, get a copy of Field Commander Napoleon. I cannot imagine anybody regretting such a decision.